Lisa is now one race into her USATF Road Series and is leading it thanks to her second-place finish in the Coupe 10K. At this point, we buckled down and started hitting some faster track work to prepare for what turned into a series of 5K races, culminating in the Carlsbad 5000, billed as one of the fastest 5,000-meter road races in the country.
But first, we had 2 college track invitationals to crash to get my legs used to racing this distance again and hopefully lay down a PR or 2. My training had me feeling ready to run fast at a shorter distance, but the plan was to race my way into an even more peak 5K shape.
With a drop in distance and a move to the track, it was important that Lisa started to train at 5K specific paces. Based on her 10K performance, this meant spending lots of time in the 5:20 to 5:30 pace range. So in the weeks leading up to the first race, we slowly added volume at these paces and extended intervals that she could sustain these paces for. Okay guys, we're here at the track with Lisa. Last little top-off workout before her first 5K of the track this season. She's got some 200s, some tempo, easy tempo work, and then some more 200s at the end. So just some fast stuff with some tempo in between, a nice tempo sandwich. She's about to do some drills. Good punch, good punch. All right, how you feeling, hon?
Slightly tight left hamstring, but nothing too bad.
Nothing too bad, nothing we haven't dealt with before?
Yeah.
All right, we'll hold you together.
Let's get it.
Let's get it. All right, so the idea here is, it's not quite race modeling, but we're getting out fast, we're holding a steady tempo, and then we're closing fast as well. And what I'm trying to do here is sneak in a little bit of speed, allow fatigue to continue to dissipate as she's had a lower training volume week. It's not a ton of intensity, but these are faster times for the 200 than she's been running in quite a while. She's coming off of running some half marathons and a 10K. So, you know, we got to top off the speed reserves a little bit there. Good job, Lisa. You're looking great, hon. You're looking great. Nice work. Jog it out.
Just when we were feeling confident I was ready to go, minor disaster struck. On an easy shakeout run the day before track race number 1, a driver turned right through a walk sign as I was crossing the street, forcing me to jump back to the sidewalk, and I rolled my ankle on the curb in the process. This was just 24 hours before the race. I thought it was just a little tweak and I could jog it off, but when I got home the swelling and pain suggested otherwise. By bedtime, I couldn't bear weight on it at all.
The only thing we could do was to try to speed up her healing, have Lisa stay off her ankle, and to trust that in the morning she would know based on pain and instability during running whether or not it was her day to race.
I woke up on race day with it feeling a little stiff, pretty tender, but ready to give it my best shot if coach and the ATs gave me the green light.
Our good friend and my colleague, Dr. Nicole Cosby, was working the track meet as an athletic trainer, and fortunately she was able to give Lisa a quick field assessment.
Okay, so she's got a little looseness in her lateral ligament, the ATFO. And then if I do this, that's okay, good. And then if I do that, does that hurt down here? Don't do that, Lisa.
Hurt is too strong a word.
Yeah, does it? Do you feel like a jolting, sharp pain that goes into this bone?
Very mildly.
After letting us know that there was definitely some instability and a minor sprain, but that Lisa wouldn't make it worse by racing on it, it was game on. Okay, it's race time. Warm-up time.
Yep.
Time to test that ankle. Look at that beautiful ocean. Oh my gosh.
On your mark. $79.
just hit 2,500 meters in the race. Lisa's been hitting 80s, 81s, some 79s.
And she's going to dip under 17 minutes, 16:55.
Okay, 16:55. Pretty good off a rolled ankle. I'm pretty happy with that. All right, tell me about that race, hon.
Well, I am pleased. 16:55. Goal number 1 was break 17. And I did that. 16:45 was my plan B goal. Didn't quite hit that, but I'm happy with a 16:55 today, especially on a sprained ankle. Yeah, that was hard, but it was great. I had 21 or so other women out there to race against, and was pretty much hitting the splits that I set out to hit, 79 to 81 average, I think. Praise God that my ankle did not bother me in that race. Acetaminophen and adrenaline, caffeine all helped with that, but I'm just really grateful to have been able to do that, pull off my goals, and now I'm going to gear up for the next race.
Coming off the confidence of her new PR, Lisa was ready to give it another go on the track, this time at the Aztec Invitational against stiffer competition at San Diego State University. The Aztec Invite definitely had a different feel than the PLNU Invitational. There was a higher caliber of athletes, but it was also spread over 2 days, with the 5K happening during the Distance Carnival that Friday night. This meant that there weren't actually that many athletes on the track, and we probably got there way too early. Regardless, we had fun hanging out in the stands, watching the athletes warm up, and being silly with our little guy Braden, who was tagging along that evening. All right, here at the Aztec Invitational, you're ready to run the 5K. How are you feeling?
It'll be fun. It'll be a good field running out there tonight. I think there's 22 women entered. Should be a good race. Last week was about a time. Breaking 17 was goal number 1. This race was about the competition.
All right, this is the women's 5,000 meter run.
Let's go, Lisa!
I wanted to compete with the front pack and finish in the top 3. I was up there in the top 4 with number 5 right on my tail for much of the race. With a mile and a half to go, I started fighting for that top 3 and battled it out with a couple young women for a few laps. Just before the bell lap, I pulled ahead of 3rd place and kept my eyes locked on 1st.
Mommy's in 3rd, mommy's in 3rd. Soon as 2nd. Let's go, Lisa! You gotta go now! You gotta go now! Go now!
I did everything I could to reel her in, but she already had 5 seconds on me at the bell, and then she dropped a 74 like a boss, so my 79 closing lap was not nearly enough to catch her. But I did take 2nd with a solid 4-second lead on 3rd and a finish time that was a mere 2nd slower than my new PR from 6 days prior. Not a bad day.
Okay, how'd you feel out there?
I felt pretty good. Yeah, I didn't feel any pain in my ankles, which was great. And I was fairly steady. I'll have to look back at my splits, but first mile was fast, 5:18.
When did you know you were gonna get 2nd place?
With 3 laps to go, I thought I wanna try to bring these girls in, see if I can pass them. And I got number 2. Then that 1st place girl, though, she took off. And
She did take off. She held it well.
I couldn't get her, but I was happy with 2nd. I was 1 second off my brand new PR from last week. So consistent.
Yeah, awesome. Good job, honey.
Thank you. I love running, but I also love other things, like country music.
We bought tickets for Boots in the Park before knowing that Lisa would race in the Carlsbad 5000, so we decided to keep them.
And Thomas Rhett was headlining, so we had to keep them. Because life is just too short to say no to the fun stuff.
New 5K PR? Check. Sub 17? Double check. Now it was time to put this new 5K fitness and experience to the test against some of San Diego's fastest women.
It's been a long, wet winter here in Southern California, but as we meet just 30 miles north of San Diego for the 38th running of the Great Carlsbad 5000, the sun and ocean breezes have returned to greet the 8,000-plus runners.
Although Lisa qualified for an elite entry, this was the one race this year that we both felt would benefit from her running the open race. The open race was full of fast ladies that she could mix it up with.
All right, here we are in Carlsbad, day after the concert. Yeah. Feeling good, feeling ready to go, right?
Ready.
Ready.
Yeah.
She said
cold,
ready.
But I'm ready.
And I'm feeling tired and hungry because I didn't eat at the concert. That was my own bad decision.
It's ready.
There's my little cheer guy.
Let's go, Lisa!
It was a close pack in the first mile, but just before the turnaround, the only U-turn on the course this year, it was Ellie Stevens of Las Vegas, Nevada, who opened up a bit of a gap on a 4-woman chase pack. She continued to lead past 2 miles.
Okay, get ready to take this piece. Good job, ladies. Nice job, ladies. Let's go, Lisa!
In the end, the 4-person pack chased down Ellie Stevens, and at the finish line, it was Carly Rempel taking the title in 16:36. Second place went to Ava Sorrells in 16:40. Ellie Stevens did hold on for third place in 16:45.
As a coach, I'm so proud of how Lisa did in the race today. She ran very evenly, going out in 5:22 for the first mile, 5:26 for the second, and bringing it home in a 5:26 mile. She never lost sight of the leaders, even when some of them went out a little bit too fast. She ran her pace, she stayed with the chase pack, and she went from 10th place at the second mile, advancing all the way to 6th place. So not quite a podium finish, but hey, it was a lifetime PR, and you really can't ask for much better than that.
So, what did we learn? First, track races are in fact excellent prep for a road 5K. I went into Carlsbad knowing without a doubt I can run sub 17, and I know exactly what that pace feels like. Second, closing speed can be trained, even for a notorious kickless racer like I had always been in college. Speed work at the end of track workouts, and then practicing a kick in those 2 races right before the target race, paid off. And third, more racing, done smartly of course, yields more racing confidence. I went into Carlsbad less nervous and more sure that I was ready than I'd ever felt on a start line before. Racing is getting fun. Let's go do it again.